Hey guys, how you doing? It is July the 15th, 2010, and my family is up on Casper Mountain for a camp meeting, and I'm here kind of all by myself. Actually, we got the dogs and the chickens and the cats and all the other creatures out there, but as far as family, yeah. And they're up on Casper Mountain. And I just thought I would share my dinner with you and just visit with you for a bit. I am going to make another video after this, and it's on those cayenne capsules that I made. I think it was my first, second, or third video on how to get rid of strep throat. And so I'm going to upload a video on that again. Anyway, I'll show you guys what I'm having for dinner. And the reason why I'm having this tonight is because all week long I've been working for my uncle, and I've been eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which reminds me of a joke. I'll tell you that in a minute. But I've been eating lots of nuts and avocados and high-calorie stuff because it's been hot out, and you burn a lot of energy laying brick. And anyway, this is what I'm having tonight to kind of detox a little bit, something a little lighter. I made I don't know if you guys can see the color on that. Isn't that color beautiful? It's in a palm glass, but it's not pomegranate juice. This is carrot juice. Just squeezed some carrot juice, organic carrots, and I'm also having a salad. And this salad is pretty much all from the garden, except for the onion, the purple onion. There's 4 types of lettuce in this salad. I just went out and picked them and washed it all off, and I'm going to enjoy it. This is kind of a detox dinner because I've been eating kind of heavy stuff all week long, and I just feel like having something kind of light tonight. Anyway, back to that. The peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I'm kind of tired of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So and I told this joke during a sermon, but it's not. I said it to make a point with a spiritual emphasis, and so it's not like I tell jokes, when I preach or do a sermon. Just for the purpose of making fun. I don't. There was a spiritual analysis to it. But anyway, there's these 2 skyscraper workers. One of them, I believe his name was Bruno, and the other one was Stan. Bruno was a big guy, big burly guy that can lift those steel beams. Stan was kind of a scrawny little, engineer type guy, that wears a tie. But he was a steel worker also. And the lunch bell rang, and they sat down, opened their lunch boxes, and Bruno looks in his lunch box, and he says, "Oh, no! Peanut butter and jelly sandwich!" And Stan looks over at him and thinks to himself, Bruno must not like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And so they had their lunch, and the next day rolls around, and the bell rings, and they sit down and have their lunch. And Bruno opens his box, and what do you know? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich! And Stan's thinking, man, Bruno, why don't you, he's thinking to himself, why don't you ask your wife to make you a different kind of sandwich or something? It's obvious that you don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He's thinking this to himself. And so the next day rolls around. Same thing happens. Lunch bell rings. They sit down, opens his box, and Bruno, he just blows up. And he says, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And Stan can't handle it any longer. And they're good friends. And he looks over at Bruno, and he says, Bruno, why don't you ask your wife to make you a different type of sandwich? And Bruno looks at Stan and says, you be quiet. I pack my own lunch. I can hear you laughing. We do eventually, friends, pack our own lunch. We have the ability to choose what we want out of life. And every day we can pack those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, okay? Or we can pack something else. We have something that is given to us by the creator of this and this, and it's called choice. We have the right to choose, and it's a beautiful thing. So we can choose which road we want to go down. You know, there's a path that leads to life, and there is a path that leads to destruction. And friends, I admonish you to choose the path that leads to life, and that's only found in Christ. And you know, another reason why I'm kind of eating like this is I'm preparing to go live in another kingdom. Okay, and that kingdom doesn't you know, eat animals, slaughter animals, and stuff like that. So we're gonna, and not to say that we're gonna have carrot juice and salad every meal. I think we're gonna eat things that we haven't, I don't think, ever tasted or ever seen, and I think that's gonna be pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna enjoy my salad, and I hope you have a good evening and a good dinner. And I'll probably upload that other video maybe, and I'll make those cayenne capsules, and it's to get rid of strep throat. Guaranteed. Talk to you guys later.